Well, good afternoon. Again. And again and again and again we get ready for work. But you gotta pay the bills. Hope y'all doing okay today. Got my shorties, Cypress Bayou Casino mug here. Coffee in it, ready to go. It's been a few years doing casino surveillance. I've been seen on surveillance TV a lot. But anyway, some new stuff today. Ought to be more fun than a bucket full of rubber toad frogs. Telling you. Pickled Northern at Shaved In, Jared, decided I needed to try Stirling Electric Sheep. I think I'm glad he did. The scent is amazing. It's got a skeeter spray, repellent, citronella type, really bright, nice scent to it. And not only did he send me a sample of this soap, but he sent me a sample of another soap, and he sent me a sample of the bath soap for the electric sheep. It's great people over there. You just really can't. So we're gonna use the. This is my first use. We're gonna see how it works together. That's always fun, huh? Just jump right in on something. I'm gonna use a brush that I know really good. My 30-day crew brush with the Tuxedo synthetic. I'm gonna use a favorite razor that's just an outstanding, the old lather catcher here. This is the 1900 Superior. Got Superior on the back there, and you know, I imagine if I got a polishing rag out, I could shine it up real nice. But I kind of like when they look like that, like they've been used, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. But we've got a Treet blade in it. It's probably a couple of days old if I remember correctly, and I make no promises on remembering anything. So here we go. Have us a rag here. Get everything. I literally woke up just a little while ago. Popped up wide awake after 5 hours of sleep. It's not enough. But someday you deal with what you deal. Check this out real quick. A little coffee mug that's part of a Milmax set that came from a great aunt of mine's estate. And they seem to work pretty good to put little soaps in. I've been using one for another one. I think I'm going to order me some more of these because they fit real nice in the hand. If you want to hook your thumb in the little hole there, you got plenty of room to. I face lather, so I don't need a real humongous bowl anyway. But these have got some nice size. There's plenty of room there to swirl around. So let's see what we get out of the Stirling. I've heard real good stuff about Stirling Soaps, and so we'll see what we do. And since we haven't used it before, we're going to have to play with the water a little bit and get a good lather out of it. I've been told that they need water. So what we do is, as we go along and we're working our lather up, we watch it, and if it looks like it needs it, we just dip the tip of the brush. Just dip the tips into the water. You don't want to add but a little bit of water to yada yada yada. Okay. Text message. Nothing important right this second. And then we just keep adding. Some people like to dribble drops of water in, and that's fine. Some people do a lot of things. I just dip the brush in and let the brush do the work. I figure that's what I got it for. So, oh, that's nice looking. I'm getting a nice little coat in there. So we're going to see what we got. We're going to give it a whirl. Wash the face off one more time. So we have a good base to go. We got our normal little day's growth here. Had a really good shave yesterday out of the Valet Auto strop before work. So the scent is nice. I've always heard people talking about how nice the smell is, but I've got so many soaps and creams and stuff that I rarely buy anything anymore. Generally, if I get something new in it, something somebody has decided I need to try, or I trade for, or something along those lines, I tend to like a challenge. I tend to like still adding water to it. It does take some water. That's true. I think I've added more water to this than I normally do to my Williams when I'm using it. But I tend to like a challenge. I mean, I like using Williams, and I'm going to be using some Marvies. Matter of fact, another shave buddy of mine sent me a Marvies brush to go along with I've already got some Marvy soap in a mug. So we're gonna see what we can do with that. Well, the whole place here is gonna smell. The mosquitoes ain't gonna be bothering me any, I can tell you that. Man, it's nice. Alright, a little lather splattered around. And let's see how it feels. Tell you what, if you haven't shaved with a lather catcher, I highly recommend it. It's just awesome. I've noticed here lately online that people are paying more for them. The prices are kind of up, but you know, when you find out something's good, that's the way it goes. But there are a lot of the 1900 or 1910 rather Jim Junior bars floating around, and the Junior bar is the one that's got the safety bar that comes down over the top. They are real. That was my first lather catcher, still one of my favorites. They're not too hard to find these days, and if you're careful and you watch, you can find one at a decent price. Highly recommend it if you're into single edge shaving. And yeah, well, move that over out of the way. Knock the brush over if you're wondering what all the noise was. And highly recommend if you're going to be an SE single edge shaver to grab you one. Hey, like I sound. Not as loud as some of the ones I have, but the 1900 here is let you know it's in town. All right, boy, that felt good. I'm an old farm boy, outside type, and I don't know if I would know moisturizing stuff if it hit me between the eyes, but it feels pretty good on the skin here. A lot of slickness. Seems to be a really nice quality artesian soap. Alright. See what we got on the second pass here, come across. Good angle going on things, and we're going to come over here. And if you're, here's a little trick for you. If you're worried about keeping your sideburns, because I tend to walk sideburns up, put your thumb at the end of your sideburn, and then when you shave across, you're not going to shave the end of your sideburn off, because once you shave this one off a little, you got to shave this one off a little, and pretty well your sideburns are up here somewhere. An old trick a barber showed me one time. Another trick is when you're trying to measure and see if they're even, is to not sit here and turn your head, look straight on, and you can get a better look at them. That's another little barber trick that he told me. But anyway, this little help from Cousin Fuzzy there might help you out some along the way. Well, as usual, the Superior here is doing a superior job. See what I did there? Ain't that funny? That's all I got after waking up, getting ready for work. That's all I got. Come across that big old chin. Coming right down through here. That ain't too bad at all. I'm telling you. And I can tell you you're being left out because you don't have smell-o-vision. Because it sure enough smells nice up in here. With the Electric Sheep. Electric Sheep. I've never electrocuted a sheep to see what it smells like, but I imagine it would stink. And this stuff don't stink, so I don't know about the name at all. But there ain't nothing wrong with the shave feel at all. That is a very, very nice. And a lot of that has to do with the razor, I'll say. And the carbon steel blade. A lot of people that prefer the stainless steel blades. There's a lot of people that prefer a lot of things. There's people that prefer steak sauce on a ribeye. I worry about people like that. But anyway, alright. And do our normal little cleanup here. And I think sometimes I just do a little bit extra on the cleanup just so I get to run a razor more. I know I do, as a matter of fact, because there wasn't any need to come back up through here. There I go. So there we go. Stirling Soaps Electric Sheep. It's a keeper. I like it. I really do. I have no idea on the cost because I haven't looked it up, but I am probably gonna have to. Get right off. Yeah. That's nice. Of course, we don't worry about BBS because pretty much BBS is a myth in this place. A couple hours after you do all that work, although it's not really much work, because it's almost there now. But if, here before too long, it'd just be right back to sandpaper. Let's see what the aftershave feels like. Got that nice little tingle to it. Nothing major. This is the citrus musk, Pinaud citrus musk. I highly recommend it. It's probably my third or fourth favorite of the Pinauds. And for some reason, I thought it might go well with the citronella in the electric sheep. Now that being said, I don't worry too much about matching scents because the Sage soap scent's not going to last anyway. So why bother? So there we go. Jared, appreciate you. That's very kind of you. It's going to be great. And I've got the other soap sample that I can't remember the name of right now, but we'll be trying it out sometime also. Stirling Soaps. I think they're a keeper. Y'all have a good day. Happy shaves.